Good morning, parents, family members, guests, and graduates. I am Kirk Henderson, Canal Winchester High School principal. It is my pleasure to welcome you on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of the Canal Winchester High School to the 134th commencement exercises. We are gathered to celebrate and honor you, the graduates, in your final activity as a high school senior. On behalf of our distinguished guests, James Sotler, Canal Winchester Superintendent of Schools, Kai Hunt, Assistant Superintendent, Eastland and Fairfield Career Centers Representative Bonnie Hopkins, and Canal Winchester School Board members, President Matt Kruger, Vice President Mike Yanati, School Board members Kevin Butler, John Metzler, and Monica Talley, it is my privilege to welcome all of you to this important occasion.
Mr. Henderson, on behalf of the graduating class, it is my honor to thank you, your fellow administrators, the teachers and support staff of the Canal Winchester local schools for your dedication to our education and this graduation ceremony. For 13 years, we've been looking forward to the day we graduate. While this process was not in our original plan, everyone has given their all to see that we have our special day.
Please stand for the performance of the national anthem and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of the Canal Winchester Alma Mater. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let me begin by saying I can't tell you how honored, how blessed, and how humbled I am to be the principal of Canal Winchester High School. First and foremost, allow me to be one of the first of many to acknowledge your extraordinary accomplishments. You are all winners ready to apply your acquired knowledge. I'm grateful for the opportunity to congratulate each and every member of the class of 2020. A class in a year that will not soon be forgotten. You're a class that I will never forget. You have adapted, you have created, and you have inspired us all. all doing this while facing adversity like we have not seen in recent history. We all learned phrases that did not exist 2 months ago, like social distancing, quarantining, and Zoom meetings. All will always be remembered and associated with the class of 2020. We are here to celebrate because we believe that the work that you have done in the face of adversity should and will be celebrated. The world we assumed would welcome our graduates with open arms changed in ways we could have not imagined or could have ever prepared for. Many are understandable and are frustrating at the same time due to canceled memories, ceremonies, prom, and annual traditions. Others are suffering from the loss of loved ones, financial instability, and the uncertainty of the near future. The sudden switch to online learning to close the academic year has created a new reality that we must all learn to continue to adjust to. In the midst of this world change, it is very important to acknowledge the class of 2020's resilience, determination, and mental toughness. You have met all the academic requirements of your program and were forced to immediately learn larger lessons of life, like nothing is promised and the uncertainty of tomorrow. But know it will get better and we will all be better for it. The message that I would like to deliver is a simple one. First, we must acknowledge the loved ones that have been lost during this difficult time who supported us on our journey through high school with the moment of silence as we reflect on the contributions to their success. Moving forward, continue to create a circle of influence. Surround yourself with positive people and positive energy. Help those who are less fortunate. Work to motivate those around you. To quote one of my favorite motivational speakers, if you show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Remain optimistic while you progress towards your goals, knowing they will be met with adversity. That makes goal accomplishment so much more sweet. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond. Moving forward, you will be faced with daily decisions. Will you create an intentional daily routine to accomplish your goals? Or will you just pass through life making choices that only serve you? Will you pursue the dollar or will you pursue your passion? Will you focus on your needs or uncertain wants or unnecessary wants? Well thought out decisions making will determine what tomorrow will bring. We all know what a bad choice is, so choose wisely. In closing, we're going from a student to a graduate. You will have made it through a time of great sacrifice and great need. You are the class of 2020. You are the chosen ones, the class that was chosen to face the great adversity our country has currently seen in recent history. The class that has the freedom to define who they are through difficult times. Find your passion. You will fail, but don't give up. Continue to be a responsible and resilient class throughout the rest of your life. Believe in yourself and your ability. To the class of 2020, a class that I will never forget, I applaud you for your resilience, your zest for life, and your passion for success. Before we continue the ceremony, I want to acknowledge certain segments of our graduating class. 27 of our students attended Fairfield or Eastland Career Centers. 160 of our students will be attending a 2- or 4-year college upon graduation. 80 students have received some type of college scholarship. 113 of our students are graduating with honors. 67 of our students are receiving an honors diploma. And 16 of our students have enlisted in some branch of the military. The following students are graduating as members of the Canal Winchester High School class of 2020 top 10 students. Colby Dutton, Addison Parker, Michaela Hagan, Alexis Hinkle, Kaylee Haney, Allison Cook, Zach Miles, and Wilson Sebastian. Graduating second in the class of 2020 are our salutatorian, Bailey Radowski, and graduating first in the class of 2020, this year's valedictorian, Aaron Boer.
Thank you, Mr. Henderson. As I stand before you today, I'd like to thank the teachers, administration, my family, the families of every student, and of course, my fellow classmates and graduates of the class of 2020. We're here to celebrate the accomplishments of a very special group of students, and I feel so privileged to be in this position where I get to speak both for my class and share personal experiences. The communities we live in, they shape how we see ourselves, treat others, and frame the experiences of our lives. Being born and raised in Canal Winchester, I've noticed and cherished our sense of community for my entire life. Most of my favorite memories and experiences involve the easygoing kindness of both strangers and friends that live here. In the summers of elementary school, I recall countless days spent at the pool, swimming with any fellow pool rats that were there that day, and spending the adult swim period racing a Dairy Queen. It didn't matter if we were friends or not. It was just exciting and fun to be around friendly kids. In middle school, a common occurrence for me was begging my parents to take me to high school football games. There, I walked around with my friends, with paint dots on my face and a box of $5 Krispy Kremes in my hand, thrilled just to see hundreds of people at the big Friday night event. Now, in the past few weeks, I've had a lot of extra time on my hands, so I decided to try to take up running, and my favorite route has been 2 slow miles through downtown Canal. As I jog through our town, often struggling, I pass dozens of people, and although I don't recognize most of them, everyone feels like a friend. Like many other seniors, I've been adopted by a kind family or person that has encouraged me and showered me with love in a difficult time. These memories and things sound pretty ordinary, and they may not be exclusive to little Canal Winchester, Ohio, but they indicate a sense of greater purpose and compassion that bind us together as a city, as a school, and as individuals. The point of a community is to give us a bond with others that helps us build valuable friendships and gives us a deeper sense of belonging. A community offers us strength where we're typically weak, and it cheers us on when we succeed. It tends to be imperfect, and yes, we often fail each other, but we're enabled to learn from those failures together and to move forward with grace. Even more special to me is the Canal Winchester class of 2020. Maybe I'm biased, but this grade is one of the most special groups of people I've ever known. Each of you has such distinct talents and passions that make you unique individuals, but also contribute to a united class. Canal Winchester has grown and changed in many ways since we entered the school system here. Some of us have been here for 13 years, and some for 1 or 2. But the years don't matter. I consider all of you close friends that have impacted me in countless ways. Regardless of personal interests or friend groups, you all have the ability to come together and be welcoming to each other in every way, situation, and event. And this inviting spirit that defines our class will remain with us and with you for the rest of our lives. While the community of our town and grade has stood out to me personally, the group of people that uplifts and supports you most looks different to everyone. The point is, we rely on each other to make it through the best and the worst times of our lives. And as we move forward from here and as life really begins, I want to encourage you to find community wherever you go. Seek out people that feel like home and be willing to be home for others. Relying on community and each other is important, and as you learn to lean on people around you, your personal character and endurance will reveal itself. The time we're in right now, it's unfamiliar and scary, but it's not the only difficulty we'll face. And as important as it is to have community, you've also gotten through this because of your own strength. There will be times to come where maybe you don't feel comfort from people around you, where you feel completely alone, and it's so difficult. You might even feel that way right now. You'll need to find solace and strength in yourself, and it probably won't be easy, but I know you'll be prepared for it, and I want you to know that I will always be cheering you on. It's impossible to say that we'll just forget about this pandemic and its effects in a few years down the road. I'm sure I'll never forget how I gave this speech to a camera, lost the fun of the last few weeks of class with my friends, or took my parents and sister to my senior prom in our living room. Those are my memories of a bittersweet time that will remain with us and impact how we deal with difficult times that emerge in the future. Those, of course, are not the only memories I've formed in my 12 years at Canal Winchester, and they're definitely not the most important. What's most impactful to me will always be the friendships I formed with the class of 2020 and the experiences we've shared that have lasted much longer than this 2-month period. I will carry these experiences with me as we leave from here, and I hope you will too. Thank you for being the best community I could have imagined to have for the first 18 years of my life.
It gives me great pleasure to announce that the following members of the class of 2020 have met all the requirements for graduation set down by the state of Ohio and the Canal Winchester Local School Board of Education.
Manoj Acharya, Deja Lene Adams, Sean Andrew Walter Adams, Dahir Burhan Adam, Fatima Mahadi Ali, Hunter Gregory Allen, Delali Faith Amoa, Lois Annan, Zephaniah Antu, Riley Danielle Armstrong, Blaine Isaiah Arnold, Caitlin Mackenzie Auld, Hawa Au, Josan Hwanli Banks, Brandon Michael Basil, Logan Beckwith, Jack Beeler, Tanner J. Beechler, John Darrell Black III, Joseph Samuel Boyce, Aaron Gabrielle Boer, Nick Bowers, Riley Boyd, Naima Kai Brandy, Mason Anthony Brayboy, Tyer Joseph Stefan Bridges, Cameron Patrick Brooks, Bradley Brown, Noah Halliday Brown, Elijah Michael Bullock, Camden Allen Butterball, Shalia Marie Bird, Sydney Paige Bird, Azaria Calloway, Giovanni Maya Alexis Campbell, John Maxile Karabakin, Trevor Andrew Carver, Peyton Ashley Case, Vincent Caskey, Clayton Caswell. Mishea Nairi Nicole Clark. Jonathan Aaron Cohen. Henry Reed Conrad. Joseph William Conrad. Tori Simone Cook. Emma Patricia Cornett. Joey Andrew Costell. David Austin Cox. Jordan Crump. Chakrapani Dahal. Christopher Dale. Evan Davidson. Taylor Elizabeth Davies. Dominic Deshawn Davis. Lindsay Suzanne Davis. Nathan Emmanuel Dent. Devin McKenna DeVuno. Abdoulaye Diallo. Kadiatu Diallo. Zane Deal. Raven Dog. Gwyneth Marion Dunbar. Colby Dutton. Adam James Duval. Madeline Elizabeth Duval. Jacob Thomas Eckelbarger. Julie Nicole Eddy. Ian Crew Edens. Anaya Janae Edwards. Jasmine Christina Elias. Faith Michelle Engel. Julie Regina Evans. Deshawn Ezel. Joshua Stephen Fair. Casey Feingold. Chandler Floyd. Tamia Forrest. Brian Frausto. Blake Fry. Anna Fusick. Lakia Janae Galloway. Sophia Gabrielle Garcia. Scotty Garner. Rachel Nicole Gowder. Seth Gerke. Mackenzie Gillian. Riley Gillum. Amanda Shea Gleedle. Ivory Shondell Glover. Selena Grace Good. Noelle Renee Grandy. Bryce Gray. Joshua William Greer. Bryce Griffin. Andrew Casey Grilly. Valeria Nicole Guardado. Tavana Guy. Michaela Nanaabana Achapama Hagan. Hannah Camille Hall. Kaylee Louise Haney. Montez Hannah. Michaelo DeRay Harrelson. Kylie Nicole Harmon. Nehemiah Henderson. Alexis Ray Hinkle. Idil Muhammad Percy. Daniel Heiser. Matthias Alexander Hodge. Brooke Lynn Holcomb. Kyle Christian Hosher. Ayana Rael Houston. Annika Nicole Hout. Nathan Howard. Tori Amina Hubbard. Olivia Hughes. Alyssa Ashley Hunter. Britton Hurley. Julia May Itoka. Matthew Jenkins. Adam Johnson. Diamond Patrice Johnson. Jaden Faith Johnson. Marshawn Anthony Johnson. Tyrone Johnson. Layla Marie Jones. Connor Casera. Lane Castley. Taylor Alexandra Kelly. Hunter King. Reese Allen Clemoric. Ethan Canode. Cassandra Ray Kolenchuk. Justin Holt Kuntz. Andrew Joseph Kotlas. Faith Mariah Krigbaum. Riley Mack Kruger. Allison Kathleen Cook. Ryan Tyler Kuzikowski. Joseph Kuwa Kuzilwa. Tyler Jordan Landon. Matthew Wayne Langford. Fernando Lee Ledbetter. Sarah Josephine Lefevre. Colin Russell Lemke. Olivia May Lockett. Madeline Ann Logston. Kirsten Amber Long. Sharon Monica Longdon. Tyree Khalil Longshore. Priscilla Isamar Machin-Resto. Nicholas Robert Malkensos. Estella Michelle Marquez. Orlando Marsili. Julian Martinez. Ethan Scott Connard Matthews. Sean McAlay. Cody Michael McAvoy. Kylan Brielle McCann. C. Marlon McCleary. Braden Person McGee. Justice Nicole McIver. Megan Elizabeth Mertz. Ethan Caleb Messer. Colton Metzler. Zachariah John Miles. Mackenzie Claire Milligan. Lalit Mishra. Alex Mobley. Ian Matthew Monisman. Rupesh Monger. Harley Angelica Moore. Jonathan Moore. Lewis Moore. Christopher Motley Jr. Elena Shea Mounts. Gavin Tyler Mounts. Kali Mundell. Avery Donovan Music. Hiba Nasser Nasser. Jalen Wen. Isaiah Deshaun Northwood. Addison Lane Parker. Michaela Rebecca Payne. Bailey Nicole Pell. Chloe Elizabeth Pemberton. Max Aaron Perot. John Thomas Pingle. Angela Helena Postage. Kevin Allen Pryor. Rose Rabati. Amanda Morgan Rarick. Natalie Nicole Rarick. Anna Renee Ratliff. Jamar Rawls. Sophia Louise Riesinger. Matthew David Jacob Christopher Rear. Tori Ashley Richardson. Lyrica Nikaya Rispris. Ashlyn Robertson. Bailey Noel Radosky. Abdiel Romero Rodriguez. Chandler Stone Roush. Teresa Rubbins. Tevin Linnell Rubbins. Josephine Mallory Sanders. Clarissa Louise Sapolsky. Catherine May Marie Sauce. Mason James Mitchell Saunders. Hunter Howard Shear. Tara Deanne Shear. Jason Thomas Schmitz. Hunter Thorne Sebastian. Wilson Duffy Sebastian. Kelly Lynn Seed. Patrick O'Neill Self. Shannon Lee Seymour. Stephen Shea Schaefer. Autumn Taylor Shaw. Elena Danielle Smith. Tanisha Ariel Smith. Marcellus Tamarcus Smith Jr. Alexis Jade Snyder. Keely Irene Snowd. Christopher David Snyder. Nora Mbole Sone. Bilal Ahmad Sow. Claire Renee Sprague. Noah Michael Stadwick. Ellie Grace Stedman. Benjamin Charles Stevens. Megan Ashley Stradley. Mackenzie Lynn Swaney. Ethan Joseph Swearingen. Caden Scott Sweeney. Sierra Jane Taylor. Sadiq Teague. Savannah Grace Terry. Alexa Timtalerai. Jayana Marquita Thompson. Tyler James Toledo. Peyton Trace. Sophia Angela Chizinski. Maddie Tufford. Margaret Tufor. Kyle Wesley Upperman. Anila Tiara Van Putten. Michaela Shylin Vargas. Vincent George Vatry. Sydney Diane Vernon. Michaela Marie Voyacek, Brianna Marie Walker, Haley Yvonne Wallace, Jocelyn Wallace, Sydney Marie Wallace, Akira Imani Walls, Benjamin Allen Warner, Zachary Davis Warner, Javon Marquise Watkins, Madison Ray Watson, Xander John Widener, Cassidy Renee Weller, Catherine Elizabeth Wilkes, Makai Williams, Michael Jason Wilson Jr., Petra Destiny Woodard, Madeline Renee Woods, Jada Lorraine Yo, Anissa Nicole Young, Lauren Hope Young, Leonardo Zabala Calderon, Patrick Bibenye Zambo,
On behalf of the Canal Winchester High School graduating class of 2020, I humbly accept these diplomas. Members of the class of 2020, please stand. As president of the class, I have the honor of leading us in the last activity that we will all do together. Please join me as we turn our tassels and toss our caps. Thank you.